No. Arma's downloading 100 gigabytes. So I wonder if I can finish this painting before Arma's GTA 5 download finishes. I saw that like right as I was going live, and I was like, okay, let's see, let's have a little race here, shall we? This painting has a lot of gray in it, I've noticed, so that'll be interesting. A lot of gray, so we're gonna go with a gray background fill on this one. Yeah, anything exciting? Are we on Wi-Fi now, cats? So I think you said in the new place you didn't have Wi-Fi or something. I don't know if we're on data right now, or maybe you're stationed at a Tim Hortons, taking refuge there, if you may. No, Owl, good morning. Good morning. You're on limited data, unfortunately. Thank fuck. Getting Wi-Fi on Friday, jeez, it's so far away. Like, it feels so far away. Not what you like to see. Like, I feel like that should be like a priority of like, alright, like moving into a new place, like I want to have my Wi-Fi set up like beforehand. The internet people can come from the city only on certain days. So what, they only work some days of the week? Question mark? That makes sense. That'd be a def get that set up beforehand. If I was in that scenario. Like contact them like way in advance. You were supposed to get internet last Wednesday, and you told the girl on the phone that I work till 4:30 p.m. They were trying to show up my house at 1 p.m. And I was like, bro, can you come later? Bruh. They aren't waiting 3 hours. I mean, like, what reason? Why can they not come later than that? Like, what else are they doing? Like, can they not do like other things? Like in the I don't know what these people do. Otherwise, but can they not like schedule that to be like, all right, we'll come at this time? They had no one else to see in this area first, I guess. So, but can they not just like show up later? Like, what's the difference in that case? Like, are they doing other things? That's what I'm wondering. Like, is there other stuff that's going on that's making them be like, no, we have to do it like this? It doesn't really make sense to me. Like, if they're not doing anything else, what's the difference between showing up like later? Pretty cringe, honestly. Pretty cringe, if you ask me. If I had to say. Damn it, that's when you start threatening to switch to a different ISP right from the get-go, honestly. Just right from the beginning, like, alright, well, this other ISP said they could come out today, so I'm gonna go with them instead. It will give me up to 350 down, the other company available in Zero only goes to 50 down, bruh. That's cringe. That's turbo cringe. There was something I was like hearing recently that was something like new law passed where it's like X, like whatever, like certain speed is like the new minimum for what's considered like DSL or something. So I don't know if that means if like base internet speeds like go up or something. I don't really know at all. I just like heard something like that. I'm not really sure what the juice is with that one. But up to 350 down, because like I remember like my phone provider, they like announced like, oh yeah, we do internet now, and I looked at their thing and it's like up to 100 down, and I'm like, okay, nice advertising. You know the scummy thing about internet companies, like I've always been told at least, is that for them to give you access to higher speeds, it costs them like no difference in money. Like it doesn't like affect them at all to give you a higher speed. Like it doesn't like inconvenience them or like cost them more money apparently to give you a faster speed. It's just, you know, companies, greed. So it's like from what I've been told, allegedly these companies could just be giving you like the fastest internet that they can offer. But they just don't because, you know, it's all about making a profit. And that's all that companies really care about at the end of the day. For the most part. Now, that could be totally bullshit. Maybe someone knows better, but like... Still the case, though. Still the case that companies just don't care about people. Like, my dad literally told me that he called our ISP at one point and was saying that Bell, which is, for anyone who's not Canadian, Bell is another, like TV, internet, phone provider up here in Canada. And he was like, oh yeah, Bell, like, offered me, like, this package, whatever. And I don't know if they just permanently discounted us, but he was like, at least, like, for a while, they gave us, like, a discount, like, on our internet and such. And he was like, yeah, I never once talked to Bell, lol. He just like told our ISP that. Like, which is honestly funny because it's like your current ISP is, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, can I get like the representative you talked to and like the, you know, the date and all that. Like, they're not gonna ask for that sort of stuff. All they care about is keeping you there. That's all they care. I do wish our up was faster, because actually I thought about bringing it up to my dad at some point with how, yeah, Kudo, my phone provider, is offering internet now. Because, yeah, like in my area, it said it offered 100 down, up to 100 down, and like it was like 30 or like 50 up or something like that. Like the up was way higher. So I don't know. I thought I'd bring that up. I was like, hey, by the way, my phone provider offers this now. Like, I don't know if that's something that would be interesting to him. Because if it's a better deal, then it's like, if it's a better deal and faster speeds, then why not, right? In that case. Hello, Arma. How's your GTA download going? Is your cat's name Belle? At Handlebar? It's almost halfway there. Can you believe it, guys? GTA 5. Only 50 gigabytes away. Woohoo! I am so excited to share this information with you. Hoo-wee. You should get up to 20 up. I hope to get at least 10 of that. Imagine like 10 upload is like probably fine for like one person. Cause like our current upload speed is like 8 to 9 up. We've never had good upload. I don't understand why like upload is like always like way like at least like I feel like for most people upload's like way shittier for some reason for people. Like why is it? It's like people can get like 100 download speed and then it's like yeah you get like 10 up by the way. Like why is it so different? Like, why is it like that? That's a possibility, yeah. It's just weird. Because, like, the 8 upload speed is enough for my dad and I, but, like, it would be nice to have higher upload speed. AKA just for the sake of being able to stream at, like, a higher bitrate, basically, because I can stream at, yeah, like that. I stream at 3,500 bitrate, which is fine for the most part. Also, how does this look? Not really the vibe. Oops. But being able to stream at like a higher like bitrate for just like some stuff would be nice. No, I don't think any of these are the vibe for this painting, as per usual. Well, back to the default palette.
Look at all these people. I don't know any of them.
Amazing.
Wow.
Wow. I use Skittle for the year. Wait, does that give you a new heart? Question mark. Oh, buddy hell, thank you so much for the 12 months. Oh, goody golly. Are you still playing Lethal right now? I saw you were, at least Steam said you were playing Lethal. So I assume you're playing Lethal Company still, unless that's done already, question mark? Maybe Skittle died and it's just like I'll resub while I'm waiting. Mess around with a couple of mods. What kind of juicy mods we're looking at? Yeah, this painting is a little spooky in a way. I would have wanted to play more yesterday, but I wanted to play Rivals 2. I just really miss them. Blubbers. Trying the R2 Modman Plus beta. And how'd that go? Yeah, also, yeah, this, at least for me, I think after I disabled like the jiggle physics plugin and the immersive visor, I think it definitely helped. Maybe I'll try with the immersive visor to see like maybe if it was just the jiggle physics causing problems. Or maybe it was like a combo of the both. So I feel like I was experiencing like way smoother frame rates after I disabled them. Did you all play till the beta closed? Yeah, I was playing with some, because it was supposed to close at like 3 AM last night, my time. And I was playing like at like 3 AM, and I was just like in a lobby with a person, and it was just working. And I was like, okay. So then I like left after like a few sets with that person, which I'm pretty sure I won all the sets, by the way, just for the record. And then I couldn't match with another person. And I was like, damn, was that like the one like person I could have been playing with and I fucked it up by leaving? So I think I fucked it up by leaving, because I think it was like if you're already connected to somebody, like you could just keep playing. But now it's like if I go to the Steam page for it, like literally like it just says like uninstall instead of play. And I tried opening Rivals 2 through like the exe directly, and it just like doesn't work. But I saw like I think it was in Void's Twitch chat, it was like if you open the game in like airplane mode or like disconnect from the internet and open the game, it allegedly just like opens. I haven't tried that, but I guess it just depends how much I really want to just move around against CPUs, I guess. Also, I saw a tweet because when like, you know, Vince, Hunter, and David were over, because Hunter left, and so it's just Vince, David, and I hanging out, and we wanted to try doing like online doubles, like you know, 2 of us play against like 2 random people online, but we couldn't get it to work. And I was like, I swear to fucking god, there's a way you can do this. Just playing like 2 people like on the same machine, but like queuing against 2 other people online. And we couldn't get it to work, so rip. But then like I saw a tweet randomly today when scrolling through the Rivals 2 Discord, and I saw that there was a tweet from the creators saying like how to do that. And they said like, oh yeah, it was kind of like a hidden feature that was implemented last second that like I guess wasn't obvious, but they were gonna make it more obvious in like the next beta in May. So I'm like, that's cool. I mean, hey Prank. You're trying it, or you're gonna try disconnecting from the internet? There's no way the Steam's good here was necessary. I haven't seen Steam's good in a while. That's an OG emote. Are you gonna come over, Prac, for the next beta test weekend and play with us? Yes. Will you actually? It's 3 weeks from now. Update going offline on Steam doesn't work, so I'll try it later. Damn, you might have to like straight up like just disconnect from the internet entirely. Just unplug the Ethernet cable. Well, I think the comment said airplane mode. Like, can you set like your desktop to, you know, turn airplane mode on or off? Yeah. Is it the weekend before Victoria Long Day weekend? It's the week before BGDQ. Yeah, May 17th to 19th. Yo, but that's a definite see if we can, for BGDQ, see if you can figure out how to like get the game to run even outside of the beta test weekend. Because imagine not like trying to grind that at BGDQ. That would be so hype. Damn. Cause I've never heard of that before. Like, cause that was wild to see when I closed the game and the play button just turned into an uninstall button. I was like, whoa, I've never seen this before, like on a Steam game. Like, I didn't know they could even do that. Because the thing is, like, when I installed the game, like, it didn't make you, like, log into anything until you, like, went to the online mode. Which is interesting. Okay, Butter, I'm coming over for that weekend. Rivals party, yeah. Huge, honestly. Oh, you probably never met her, or well, you definitely haven't met her. But, of all things, I am seeing ones of me right now. But of all things, Alana is gonna be up here, actually. If you've heard me talk about her before, or if you've seen her in Twitch chat before. She's gonna be up here for the first time in like a million years during the beta weekend. She's coming up for Gommel. I think they'll be here. I think they'll be here while the beta weekend happens, I think. But I know they're coming for like Gommel, and then they're staying for like a week at Vince's place. Which, when the fuck is Gommel? I guess I could just look it up. So I know it's Gommel X is the name of this one. May 17th to 19th. Damn, the beta weekend is the same weekend of Gommel. Damn. That's crazy. Aren't they having a... Yeah, there's gonna be a Rivals 2 bracket for it. You wanna come to the city? I know Vince talked. He was like saying like, oh yeah, you and David should get like a spectator pass and just like come chill. Which, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. I went to Gommel 2022 and got my ass beat in Rivals 1. At least in the Rivals 1 bracket that I played in at 2022, I didn't really expect to do that good because it's like people who are going to be coming here for Rivals are going to be good at the game. Like, they're going to be good at this game. Oh my god, yo, imagine... Damn, imagine we get Fig to come down. Actually, I wonder if Fig's gonna be in New York, or is he gonna be in Haleyland at that point? I don't know what his plans are. But imagine, like... Okay, so picture this, like... You and Fig come up on the Friday, right? And then... we vibe. We game. And then we go to Gommel on the Saturday. Ooh, pretty spicy. Imagine how crazy that would be. Yeah, I didn't go to 2023. Damn, that's actually fucked up that Fig used his monthly access token on Arma to stream GTA 5. Now we won't hear from Fig for another month. Feels bad. It's okay though. Maybe. This painting is definitely like weird to do with like a bunch of gray tones. Dude, Prac, I keep getting this Rogers internet ad on Twitch that's like some dude showing his like that he has like a 10-pack of abs, and it's just like ultimate fitness exercises require the ultimate connection. And then it's like Roger's internet or whatever. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like okay. It's so bizarre. Because the first few times I watched it, I was like, what the fuck is this ad? Because I watched it on mute the first few times. And then I finally was able to watch it like with audio just to see like what the fuck was going on in the ad. And it was just, yep. Okay. Just so it's literally just like some mock-up fake fitness video. And before it's actually like a real fitness video, it's actually on YouTube. That'd be kind of funny, actually. I never heard if the R2 Modman plus beta that Skittle was trying worked good or not. Feels bad. Yeah, right, Ultimate. Ultimate. My favorite Smash game. What? So back to when, like, we all liked Ultimate. So back to those days. I was there. I was there when we liked playing Ultimate. Alright, it's cabin time, boys. I'm gonna get ad break. You know, I saw, or, you know, I personally think that, you know, Ultimate back in the day, before DLC happened, I think it was, like, at the time, I think, like, I enjoyed it for what it was. Even though it's funny, though, I think over time I got bored of the game because the movement isn't very fun in that game, in my opinion. Like, there's just not really, like, much interesting movement you get to do. I don't know. But then, like, DLC characters came, and it's just like, these characters are, like, they're not fun to interact with, they're just, like, gimmicky garbage. Which, I guess, like, you know, Nintendo, you know, we all know how much Nintendo cares about the competitive scene of Smash as a whole. I'm gonna Edge. I'm gonna try and keep some of those like brown pixels in there just to create like a little bit of an effect going on of like, oh yeah, like there's some like areas where the snow isn't completely covering the roof of the cabin. I guess I'll wait like 3 minutes to reply to this Arma comment. Okay. And I still kind of wish in Mario Paint there was like a better brown, because this brown tone is just like, I don't know, this is kind of eh. And then this one, it's very warm, which doesn't really fit like this vibe. But, you know, limitations of Mario Paint moment, so I guess what can you do? Good morning, Anna. Are you currently playing Waiting for GTA 5 Waiting Room? Waiting for the Waiting Room, if you may. Hello, primary friend. How come you and Cloud aren't streaming something? Is something wrong with the world? Alright, this is gonna go hard, putting these windows on here. This is gonna be good. Check it out. Oh my god. Now that goes hard. Boom. Yummy window. Yeah, welcome back. Yeah, I was actually surprised because I was thinking about that video from that tweet last night, and I was like, I wonder if I can find this, because I know for a fact I have it saved, but it must be on my old computer still. So I have a bunch of videos on there I never transferred over, and it's like, we'll get there one day maybe, eventually. Because that clip was crazy when that happened. I was like, bruh. That's fucked up. That person just did one of their moves and they got punished for doing it. Crazy. Here, we're gonna implement some of this. This bottom part looks crazy in the Bob Ross painting. And this cabin's looking real snowed in. God damn. Ultimate is insane. This is true. It's okay, because the Smash Killer is almost here. Feels good. Damn, also, Ebo left Cloud. Damn. Monka. Also, check this out. The little bit of, like, light reflecting to the snow. Shit. That goes hard. That goes so hard. Man, I'm feeling once again, I almost didn't want to stream today. And I was like, I'll just put it off till tomorrow. And I was like, no, I should just do it today just to get it over with. I don't know. Like, I low-key feel like I was partially experiencing like withdrawals from not being able to play Rivals 2. I was like, damn, I just want to play that game though. Like, that's what I want to do. Cause it's like, damn, I like was waiting like over a year to try it. And then it's like, damn, it was finally here. And, like it came and went so quick, but at least still like like the next weekend won't be too far away, realistically. It's just like, damn, I just want to play it. I just want to play the game. Yeah, right. For real though. Prac, you need to buy Arma a plane ticket. Real quick. Because our Prac's like, okay. Okay, Arma, do you want to fly first class? Economy? Business? Also, I think Prac's in a ditch right now, not responding. Butter, I'm twerking. Prac, honestly, probably right now, actually. Like, most likely that's what he's doing. Prac buys Arma private jet. Yo, Taylor Swift reference. I was seeing like some like GIF going around the other day on Twitter of like her like flight usage or whatever, and it's just like a map of like how much like she's just like flying around in America, and it's just like just darting around and shit. Yeah, I'm surprised you still had audio on. Yeah, just me mentioning the whole meme of Taylor Swift like flying like everywhere apparently. Just that meme. That'd be Arma if Prac got Arma a private jet to just use. Yeah. Honestly, that shit was pretty funny. Like when I was like first seeing it, just like, oh yeah, Taylor when she drops her fork or something, and it's just a plane taking off. Like it's just like it's so dumb, but it was so funny at the same time. I wanted to, okay, surely she's seen these memes, right? Like she has to have seen them at some point in time. Taylor needs a wing cap. True. No fuel, nothing. Okay, but imagine like a timeline, like, cause surely, right, like sometime down the road when technology gets just like really wildly advanced, like having like y'all seen the Jetsons? Y'all remember the Jetsons? Surely, if anyone here says no, I'd be like, damn, that's whack. But like when it's like actually like the Jetsons, and it's like everyone just like flying vehicles, like imagine that. But also like goddamn, that will be a fucked up time if that ever becomes a true thing. Cause it's like, you know, like bad drivers on like in a car, that's one thing. But imagine dealing with bad drivers in like a plane. Like imagine that shit. Like holy fuck. If that ever becomes a real thing, like you would probably have to like go through like way more like vigorous testing to like get a license. Like surely it wouldn't just be like as easy as getting a driver's license. Like it would have to be like way more strict. I can get you one. I'm getting my tax money soon and I'm getting paid. Yes. Does that mean you're gonna buy a sushi prac when you come up then? Smile. Copium. Okay. Sure. Damn. Prac actually out here balling with his tax money. Prac out here balling. Oh shit, shut the fuck up. Prac is balling. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Yeah, y'all were gonna do washer dryer. Oh yeah, because y'all were talking about getting a combo like 2-in-1, and somebody was like, "Don't get one. They're like bad or whatever." I don't remember who said that. Somebody mentioned that though. I think it was Evo. I think your twin. Oh, it was Aaron. Are you still getting a 2-in-1? I don't know if there's been any update on the situation. So the idea of a 2-in-1 sounds pretty cool, but if it also like doesn't work as good, then like Monka. Are you? I mean, I guess you must be getting like a pretty juicy like tax return or whatever. Which pog? That's a pog moment for sure. I'm supposed to, but I'm still waiting. Just getting that bad government RNG, I guess. You got like 900 for your tax return? Sheesh. You paid your rent. Huge. Yes. My damn, so since you're on a limited data right now, Cats, how much data do you even have to like work with until Friday? I've never gotten the experience of like just having like unlimited data ever on my phone. Because I'm currently on my phone plan. I'm using like a pay-as-you-go plan because it's just better for me. Because like I know like some people they pay like I think David said he pays like $70 or like $80 a month for his phone plan. I'm like, bruh, I pay like it's like I think with tax it's like $16.50 a month for my phone plan. And like my base phone plan, it only includes texting for like $16.50 a month. But then like at Kudo, you can do like booster add-ons. So it's like, oh, I have like X minutes of calling and like X amount of data. And it's cool because it just like it never expires. Like I think I've had my current data booster for like a long time. Like I remember the first time I ever got like a data booster, it was like 1 gig, and I think like, a gig was like $30 or something, and it lasted me like a full like a year or something. It was crazy how long I made it last for because I don't use it ever. There was one time where Kudo was having like some discount, I think, where it was like the data was like super cheap, and I should have bought like a bunch just to like have it. But it's like fine because like I don't ever like use my data to like just watch like Twitch or something. I'll use it to like, you know, like respond like to someone on Discord or something. But I don't use it for like very much. It's just kind of more of like a convenience thing. So it's like, oh, I can like reply to this person now instead of waiting till I'm home. That's what I do too. Since I was at home, I had Wi-Fi anyways, but now I'm out of the house for work and shit. Not having Wi-Fi right now is cring. It really is though. Yeah, like I could see why people would want more data in their phone plans. It's just not something that suits me. Like I don't need like those fancy phone plans where it's like, oh yeah, get like 40 gigs of data a month and like unlimited calling, when it's like I barely call people on my phone anyways. Like I never call people on my cell phone. Especially since like basically all fucking calls I get are scam calls I don't answer anyways. Like it's crazy how often I answer a voicemail and it's just like a robot voice. Like okay. Using data was much more a college thing for me. Nowadays I don't use my data plan much. Yeah, same. Like I think in college for me, I think I used to use like more data, I think, if I remember correctly. But right now, I could go without data right now. It's definitely just convenient to have in situations. I know there are some cities that just like outright have like a public Wi-Fi. I think like Toronto, like when you're downtown Toronto, there's just like areas where there's just like public Wi-Fi you can just use like wherever, which I think it works like okay, I think. But you know what's something I don't understand? How come like there's so many businesses where it's like guest Wi-Fi, but the guest Wi-Fi is like locked? It's like, what's the point of this then? If it's alleged guest Wi-Fi, why do I need a password for it in the first place? Because at least in my experience, the Wi-Fi passwords are never just like out in the open. Like they're never just like on a piece of paper. Like you have to, I guess you have to like ask for the Wi-Fi, I suppose, which is just so weird. And I remember like 2 years ago when we were at a Dave & Buster's, they had Wi-Fi in there, and I don't know why, but they changed the Wi-Fi password like every week for some reason. And it was like, this week's Wi-Fi password is this. And I remember I put it in and it just didn't work. I was like, cool. That's nice. It just doesn't work. Like, I'm definitely somebody, like, you know, whenever we're at, like, any place, it's like, I'm definitely looking to see if this place has, like, Wi-Fi that I can just use for free. So I can, like, look at Discord or something. The Wi-Fi HD hotel kept disconnecting from me, and I kept using tons of my US data I bought, and it was so cring. Would yours like would your data automatically enable itself? Like mine definitely doesn't. Like I have to like enable or manually enable the data on my phone. It doesn't just like turn on its own. Because I've definitely heard those stories where it's like, yep, I accidentally used like 40 gigs of data last night. And like there are those phone plans where it's like you have data and it's like, okay, like you went over like your allotted amount, but we're just gonna keep letting you use more data anyways, and we're just gonna charge you low-key. Like, because one thing, like with my plan, like when I use up my booster add-ons, it just stops working. It doesn't like just keep going and like start charging you, which, and to my knowledge, they've never changed that ever since like I've gotten it, which is honestly pretty cool, because I feel like that's such like a thing companies would do, where it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, we're not gonna charge you or anything, and then like over time, oops, we're gonna be sneaky and like low-key just change it. It's cool to have like some honesty out there, I guess. Where it just actually just doesn't charge you automatically. Yeah, I think I didn't have much problems with the AGDQ Wi-Fi. I think it worked pretty good for me, but I know that for a fact that like hotel Wi-Fi can be super like hit or miss for some people, where it's like, yep, like today it worked really good, and like the next day it just didn't for some fucking reason. That was the coloring owl. I might actually go, well, after I'm done with this Mario Paint stream, I actually might start working on my painting again, because I haven't worked on it since like Thursday or something. And it's like, I'm getting so close to the end. But yeah, for those unaware, I'm working on a current like just personal painting project, and it's cooking. It's going good. It's looking real good right now, which is hype. Like it's nice when you like can acknowledge that something you're making is like looking good. I don't know if Arma has audio on because they're playing GTA, so probably not actually, but it's like potentially might be similar with like audio stuff when you're like, damn, like I did really good with this audio project that I did. You know, this is where like, you know, I will always say that art and like speedrunning have such a carryover between each other. Cause it's like, you ever have like a PB in speedrunning and you're like, damn, I actually did damn good on that run. Feels good. We're also getting to the point, this painting is like, it's getting there. We're getting to the point where it's like getting pretty done. Also, Arma's download, assuming that it's done, it definitely took way less than an hour. Damn, Ebo left call. He went to bed, rip. You know, I gotta say, anytime I've done a cabin in any of these Bob Ross paintings, I feel like they've always turned out pretty good. Maybe this is why Bob always included cabins in his paintings, because they're just like, I don't know, they're just hype. They just hit good. It feels good. This one, I mean, I feel like the details in this painting they're like less refined in a sense. Like a lot of it, like the ground, it's just like a lot more of like a organic like blend, I guess. It's not as like concrete of like, okay, like I need to make like this, like, you know, make the water line, we're gonna make the shoreline, we're gonna make the grass, we're gonna make the reflections. Like it's just kind of all like one like blend of, I guess, like snow and like whatever, like whatever, you know. So it's just kind of like I can just kind of like just, you know, just do this. I don't gotta like, you know, just let the motions guide you. Just like let it happen. You know, that's gotta be one of the things that I think listening to Bob Ross streams, like whenever, you know, I listen to him paint, like I feel like I've heard him many times just say like don't think too much about it, just let it happen. Like I think I was saying this the other night, and I was just talking about like the process of painting, and like sometimes you just think to yourself like damn, how did I do that? Like how did I get myself to do that? And I feel like it's just don't think too deep into it, just let it happen. Just let it happen. Yo, Arky, whenever I'm in the process of making something, to force myself to trust the process, and that the start is rough. The start of something can be very rough. Like one thing that I saved, or one thing that I have, which is always cool to look back at now, is the thumbnail illustration I made for my Majora's Mask 100% glitchless PB for YouTube, like for those videos. I have like a bunch of like screenshots saved of the process of when I was illustrating that, and it's just interesting to see like how far it comes along. It's cool to see. And like, so I think I've definitely gotten a lot better since I've done that, because that was like well over a year ago at this point. But it's like, even like looking back at it now, like I guess to look at it, be like, damn, like that turned out pretty good. That turned out pretty damn good. How are you, by the way? Also, you've been appreciating the airbrush a lot this time around. And the airbrush definitely has its plays. I feel like lately, in more modern paintings I've done digitally, I don't really use the airbrush that much. Not typically. I mean, I guess I mostly use it for like if I'm trying to do like some overlay. It's like, okay, I'm gonna like add an overlay of a little bit of like a highlight here, like for like maybe a little bit of like just general lighting to the piece, like add like a glow effect or something, just like airbrush a little bit in. Big chill on yourself. I think because this past weekend, like Friday to Sunday, was the Rivals 2 beta test weekend, like the first beta test weekend for people who backed the Kickstarter and backed that specific tier. And you know, that's like basically what I did this weekend, which is I just like played that like the whole weekend. And I feel like when I got up today, I was like low-key experiencing withdrawals, because it's like, damn, I have to wait until 3 weeks from now to be able to play that game again, because I've been following, you know, because I started playing the first Rivals of Aether game. I was like, damn, this game's sick, this game's cool. And then they were like, yeah, we're making a sequel. And at the time of like it being announced, it was like well over a year out until it would be able to be like, you know, playable. So like I had to wait over a year to play it. And I remember like back when it was like a year, I was like, fuck, I gotta wait a year to play this thing? But now it's just here. So it's like, you know, that amount of time passed. So it's like 3 weeks won't be anything, really. Mewtwo King was saying it has potential to be the best platform fighter ever, and from the gameplay we've seen, it looks like it. Yeah, it definitely has potential to be really grand, and it's great that the devs care about the game, you know, because I was mentioning this earlier, how it's like, we all know like Nintendo doesn't really care about the Smash competitive scene, you know, like they like try, we'll use that loosely. They've made very brittle attempts at trying to do stuff for the community, and like it just feels like an empty effort on Nintendo's part. And it's nice that the Rivals team is cool. Yeah, I opened Mewtwo King's stream and I was listening for like a few minutes when he was playing the beta on the weekend, and he was like, oh yeah, this is way better than the first game. He's like 100% better than the first game. I think there was this one interview from Dan and like the devs or whatever. Like, I think a really cool thing that they mentioned that he wants to do, assuming that he like follows through with it and does end up doing it, but he said that he wants to do like stage lists in a way of like, okay, so like for this season, like this like I don't know, like season whatever, we're gonna have like this stage list be like the legal stage list for tournaments, and then for the following season, we're gonna like switch some out and have a different stage rule set, or different legal stages, which I think that's a cool idea. So that way it's not just like, okay, we're gonna play on these 6 stages until the end of time, and that's it, nothing else. Because I was hanging out with some of my friends on Saturday. I had them over so we could all play the Rivals 2 beta test together, which is cool that I was able to have some friends over IRL to play it with them. Because and one of them, he was just saying like, oh yeah, that's really cool, because like in Ultimate, like they definitely have gone like back and forth about like trying to have like some kind of like permanent like global stage rule set. And even it's like still in Melee, you know, it's like some tournaments for Melee, even like today still, like some tournaments have like frozen Pokemon Stadium and other tournaments like don't. So it's just kind of cool like having like a variety like that. And yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely nice just for the like player and the spectator. Because, you know, like, unfrozen Pokemon Stadium 2, like, I get why people like it frozen, but also, like, as a spectator, having, like, unfrozen Stadium, it can lead to, like, just crazy stuff that happens. Just, like, wild interactions. Yeah, so... yeah. And it's cool to be, like... someone who has gotten to interact with like the first open beta or the first like beta for Rivals 2, so it'll be cool to like, you know, be able to like see it progress down the road, and like, you know, from the like the next beta in May, it's like how much will it have gotten like refined and how many little things will be changed between this April test and the May test. But one thing they've already done really good with was the online feel. Like, playing against people online, I didn't really feel like any delay. And like last night, we were playing like just like doubles. It's like 4 players all online, and it felt good. Like, I didn't notice like any like noticeable delay when playing the game, which is like so huge. It just felt really good. And it's like, I can only assume over time, like, it'll just get better, question mark. So the fact that it felt that good from the beginning, it's like, wow, that's so good. Because, I mean, which that was definitely important to get a good feel of, that they got that, because the bulk of people playing that beta test were going to be people playing it online, since it's definitely easier to just play online than it is to just be able to have people come over. 1% related, but the whole reason I loaded up Twitch and popped in here is because I wanted a homie to hang with while I built a custom Melee mod pack. What kind of mod pack does this entail? I've seen, like, I'm not really someone who follows Melee modding at all. I know, like, one thing, I think it's called Animelee. I see Mango use it a lot when he's playing. I think he normally plays with it when he's doing net play stuff, where it's like cell shaded characters. That looks really good. And I know he has like the banana Falco, which is pretty funny, and he has like the classic like Vegeta Falco. God, the Goku Fox and the Vegeta Falco skins, like, thinking about those skins are so old. Like, the concept of them, like going back to Project M, that shit is so old at this point. Like, actually thinking about it is wild. Because, like, I feel like thinking about PM back then, it's like, that was, like, one of the first, like, things in my mind that I can think of. Like damn, check out that skin. Like, that skin's so cool that they made. You know, that's something that's gonna be really fun to see in Rivals 2. Like, what kind of, like, skin concepts they make, since you know, just the nature of it being 3D models will give them a lot more possibilities and things they'll be able to make. I mean, they've already shown, like, the, like, mecha raster skin, for example. Like, if they did that in the first game, like, you could probably do it, but it just would not, like, it wouldn't be as readable, probably, and wouldn't, like, it just wouldn't hit as good. Just textures for characters? Okay. That should be hype. Yeah. I haven't played Slippy in so long. I still have it on my computer, but I kind of fell out of playing it because I was having this problem with Slippy where it would just feel really choppy. Even though Dolphin said it was running at like 60 consistently, it would just feel and look really choppy, and I feel like it definitely affected inputs, which was not very fun to deal with, so I just kind of like stopped playing, basically. It's been so long since I've actually ever since I've grinded melee in any like serious capacity. I've had times years ago where I was grinding at a pretty good amount. It felt and looked choppy. Like I could tell looking at the game, I was like, this is not like, it doesn't look like 60 FPS, even though Dolphin says it's running at 60. I don't think I've ever really tried it in a while, because I had this issue with my computer where because in PCs, for whatever reason, like your RAM sticks are supposed to be in slots like 1 and 3 or 2 and 4. And the people who built my computer had them in slots like, it was either 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, which I guess makes your computer run in single channel memory mode instead of dual channel memory mode, which is also just dumb. Like, I feel like that like, why does it work like that? I have no idea. I think when I was looking into it, I think like people are just saying, oh, it's just like a product of like something old computer stuff, whatever. But I remember I took my RAM out and put it in the correct slots, and it made games run way better. I noticed like a significant increase in performance in games. And I don't think I've ever tried Slippy ever since then, so I wonder if that was like a problem I was having with it. Which is possible, I just don't know for... So I've never tried it since then. Like, literally, I was saying last night, like, you know, Melee is great and all, but I think I almost prefer, like, watching it over, like, actually playing it. I do definitely like watching a lot. Because I'm definitely not very good at Melee. That game is wildin'. Yeah, that's funny though that you came in while doing Melee stuff and just coincidentally started talking about Rivals too. It's actually funny, one of my friends, one of my IRL friends, he's one of those guys who's just like really good at like Smash games in general, and he is pretty good at Melee. And for the longest time, he's been unironically a Zelda main in Melee. Like, no meme, actually main Zelda. And now he said like, oh yeah, my new main is Mewtwo. And he was telling me like, which is cool, Mewtwo and Melee is crazy. But it's like, he was saying like, I'll play some people where it's like, I could beat you if I play Sheik, but it's like, it's not about winning, it's about playing Mewtwo. And I'm like, honestly, that is respectable. But it's like, there was like that thing, like, it was like a couple of years back at this point where like Leffen on ranked Slippy was like, he had 2 accounts, like his normal account and like a Mewtwo account, and he was like rank 1 and 2 between both of those accounts, which is pretty ridiculous. He is pretty awesome. Yeah, if you ever hear me talk about Vince or Board Game Vince, that's the guy. That's the guy. Leffen says Mewtwo is upper mid, but is insanely hard to play. I can believe that. At least, especially against like Fox Falco, he definitely, like Mewtwo definitely can like fuck them up super hard. Like I've definitely seen combos of Mewtwo just like destroying them. It'd be crazy if somebody emerged as like, you know, like an Axe Amsa, but for like Mewtwo, and like was actually like getting like top 8s and such at like big tournaments. So I think there was like a few tourneys where Leffen like was going like Mewtwo. I don't remember like how stacked those tournaments were, but I think he did get like pretty far in those, if I recall, because that was a long time ago at this point. My tea. I went to take a sip. There's nothing in this mug. It feels fucking bad. At least I have water. No, it's cool to see like dedication like that to like not like super high tiers. Because I wouldn't be surprised if when like, you know, like Axe was like first trying to like play Pikachu, there were probably a lot of people that were like, damn, why's this guy playing Pikachu? That's a bad character. And then it's like, oops, he's winning like majors with Pikachu. And same with like Amsa. I'll always say that Melee Yoshi is probably one of like the weirdest characters. Like, you know, like anytime I've just been like fucking around in Melee and like just pick Yoshi, I'm like, this character is just so weird. Like the way he plays, I feel like the way Melee Yoshi plays is just so weird compared to like any other like Smash character. Like he just feels so different. Okay, I think I'm gonna call this done. I've been like, I remember it was like 45 minutes-ish of uptime, and I was like, hey, I'm almost done with this. And I've just been like refining and like just going at it and like talking for like another 40 minutes apparently. So I'm gonna say we're done with this painting before I go to ham. And as I say that, actually, before I cut the VOD, this is for me highlighting the VOD later. I'm actually gonna like just like put a little like, there we go. See, now for me cutting the VOD, now we can cut the VOD.